Advertisement's always been sort of a funny thing to me. TV and anything you could possibly think of have been running ads for as long as anybody could remember, ever since it's been around pretty much. And it started off with TV ads just kind of trying to sell you the product. And it eventually turned out that they are so desperate to sell you the product, instead of just talking necessarily about the product itself, it's using images and subliminal messages and all that kind of stuff to non-verbally sell it to you. And this can cause a lot of differences between how things are advertised. They have separate advertisements and advertisement styles for kids than they do for adults, for obvious reasons. But then inside of that, they have different ad styles for boys and different ad styles for girls. The boys' ad styles are always, like this. Always action-packed, always selling something that is always cool, like cars or army men or something like that. And it's supposed to be strong and stuff like that. Girls are a little more like this. That's supposed to be more calm, more happy, more friendly, not as tough, not as violent. You kind of get the picture. And they start doing the same type of thing with adults as well, but instead of in a little more sexualized way. With some ads for men, they're always portrayed as usually fit, strong, confident, the leader pretty much, the alpha. Whereas in women's advertisements, they're always shown as shy, submissive, not very confident, and willing to do anything pretty much. Weak, all that kind of stuff. A lot of it, too, makes the women look very sexualized. Because in our society, sex sells. You'll have a random ad like this that's just supposed to be for Burger King. It's just supposed to be for a freaking sandwich. And yet, it's made completely sexualized because sex sells. One thing is that advertisement doesn't just lie and fake like that just for selling us products. I mean, it does, but different type of products is what I mean. They'll use fake food when they try and sell you food products. Like, if you've ever been watching a McDonald's commercial, the burger always looks tender or juicy, or it just looks delicious. And after watching it, you always think, man, I gotta go get me one of those burgers because they just look so good. So you do. And when you get it, it's shit, because the burgers that they used in the commercial are not real. They take an uncooked patty, cook it for a minute maybe, so it's not even cooked. Throw it on there because it makes it look bigger. They put fake lettuce or fake pickles. They glue seeds onto the bun. They use toothpicks and wooden sticks to keep everything held into place, to make it look like it's coming out of the burger, to make it look bigger, and to make it look good. When in reality, it's not really like that. Advertisers even touch on some of our more self-conscious things to sell us stuff. Like, oh, you would look better if you had this. And if you're not very self-confident, you have a low self-esteem, that's what you'll do. You'll go and buy it because you think that it'll help. Or if you're fat, go on this diet, use this type of thing, and you'll do it because you feel like that's what you have to do, because I don't like being this way anymore, so I'll get that product and it'll help me look better. Advertisement's always been a funny thing, and it always will be. But hopefully you guys can take the knowledge that you know and you can put it into play every time you see an advertisement, and you won't fall prey to what they want you to do. And believe me, it's not as easy as you think, because I've fallen into all of this for a long time, and I didn't until just recently understand and realize what they were truly doing. So, if anything, take what you've learned to prevent it from happening again.